The finalists in the men's horizontal bar competition in Cottbus. The first gymnast to go, Tang Xiahong of Chinese Taipei, was the strongest performer in qualification. We really have a decorated field here. This should be fascinating. Well, let's have a look at the contenders. Tang Xiahong, the winner in Cairo, and a gymnast who is going for Olympic qualification via this route. The Asian Games champion from 2018 and the World University Games champion from 2019. The Spaniard Joel Platter is warming up on the apparatus now. He represents a team that has already qualified, ergo he is not an applicable Olympic qualifier through this route, and would be expected, Joel Platter, to be an important part of that Spanish team. Both Tang and Platter have competed at the Olympic Games, as has the gymnast who is warming up now, Tyson Bull of Australia. He was 5th on this apparatus at the Olympiad. Just missed out on the World Championship final last year. And he didn't make the final in Cairo. He is going for Olympic qualification via this route. And that leaves us with the last gentleman in the first half, Miwa Tepe of Japan, not attempting to qualify for the Olympics via this route because the Japanese already have a team place secured. Therefore, he is not eligible. The teams who have qualified in the men's competition, China, Japan and Great Britain, they won their places at the 2022 World Championships, and then last year in Antwerp it was the USA, Canada, Germany, Italy, Switzerland, Spain, Turkey, the Netherlands and Ukraine who added their names to make up the 12-strong team quota. He was part of the Chinese Taipei team in Tokyo and was 7th in the all-around competition, but now needs to take a different approach. Tang Xiahong of Chinese Taipei, top qualifier, winner in Cairo. Can he make it 2 out of 2? Big giant to begin. Casina. Oh yes, full twisting Yamawaki. Straight Kachev. Piked variation. Goes into a very big conclusion to his routine. Super from Tang Xiahong of Chinese Taipei. I thought he was going to come right through the TV screen there. Let's have a look back at this big performance to start. All smiles at the moment, Tang Chia-hung. Good work over the first 2 World Cups from him. The title that he took in Cairo last week, his first World Cup gold since 2017, 14.6. Same as qualification, where he was the finest. That's going to be hard to beat. Very well done to him. Now to Joel Plata of Spain. The 4th best in qualification. 14.233. We've just seen a 14.6. Spanish team already destined for the games. And he goes for that Casina. Straddle-Kachev looked quite smooth. A dismount on the tidier side. Overall, that performance from Joel Plata. He has 1 World Cup medal. It was a bronze one in 2018. Gosh, he had a dreadful injury last year. And it was nothing to do with gymnastics. Well, he was on his way to a gymnastics competition, but it was a vehicle accident. Broke his thigh. Awful injury to undergo. It's amazing that he was able to come back in time for the World Championships. .133, 1/10 down from qualification, but the difficulty up by 2/10, so some positives there for Joel Plata. Tyson Bull of Australia, 30 from Melbourne in Victoria, and 5th at the Olympic Games in Tokyo. He didn't make the final in Cairo. He is endeavouring to qualify through this route for Paris 2024. He gets through his Casina and into the Coleman. Mighty Straddle-Kachev into the pike. Kachev, oh, he's come off. really working hard to connect the two elements. That is very, very tricky for Tyson Bull, who didn't have much in the way of margin for error after what happened in Cairo. And he's such an exciting performer on this piece. In full flow, he is a joy to watch. So good at the start. So unfortunate that that Kachev combination led to him unintentionally dismounting. He's a very assiduous, hard-working athlete. He won the silver medal at the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham. He was also a medalist at the 2011 Commonwealth Youth Games. And it is one of the more enjoyable and obscure gymnastics events, that the Commonwealth Youth Games. And I shall give you special honourable points, house points shall we say, if you're able to name where those Commonwealth Youth Games happened in 2011, and even more if you can tell me who was the all-around men's champion. I'll give you a moment to contemplate that one. Your heart goes out for all of the gymnasts who, as the qualification process goes on, see their path narrowing. It only adds to the pressure. 12.6 for Tyson Bull. The answer to my earlier question, it was the Isle of Man, the 2011 Commonwealth Youth Games, and the all-around champion, Dom Cunningham. Miwa Tepe of Japan. 7th best in qualification. Graduate of the famous Juntendo University that's produced so many Olympic champions in so many sports. Oh, that was a quick-looking Cassina. My. Coleman as well, very powerful. And the power just eventually meant the control wasn't quite there. It was the straight Kachev that troubled Iwatepe. It's one of the interesting things about the horizontal bar gymnastically. Sometimes when an athlete doesn't make a regrasp, it's not because of what they've just done, it's because of what happened before. Sometimes the way a gymnast regrasps can make the bar really tremble. Sometimes they regrasp and it's very precise and the bar doesn't move much. Sometimes they're left then trying to grip hold of a moving bar. You could see there, I'm sure, that when he went for that second Kachev, the bar was virtually still. Other times there's a sense of unpredictability to the way the bar behaves as the gymnast's hands are coming back into contact with it. Twists with power and purpose Accuracy not fully there from Miwa Tepe. He is from Shizuoka Prefecture, which is famous for its motorsports, and he is a young man with quite an engine in his work on the horizontal bar. Miwa Tepe, a lot of horsepower. So that brings to a close the first half of this men's horizontal bar final. Just waiting for the score for Miwa Tepe. It's 12.833. So he's in third position. We have got the second and third strongest qualifiers to come. So let's take stock of who we're about to see. Tian Hao of the People's Republic of China. Leading at the moment is Tang Chia-hung on 14.6. Joel Platter is second. There's quite a gap between second and third. Four gymnasts remain. Tian Hao, who's already warmed up, second best in qualification. Part of a Chinese team that has already qualified, so not aiming for Olympic qualification. Robert Svorogal of Lithuania. He will be looking to qualify through this route. He was fifth in Cairo. Bart Durlo of a Dutch team that has qualified a team, and who has already competed at the Olympic Games. He was the first Dutchman to reach the all-around final. The seventh on this piece in Tokyo too. Then Arthur Nori Mariano. The Brazilian situation is quite interesting because Brazil has secured an individual non-nominative or non-named place. We'll come back to that later. Tian Hao, the People's Republic of China. Second in qualification, 14.566. And he is the reigning Asian champion on the horizontal bar. Won the title in Singapore last June. Coleman and the Casino, the first two release elements. Big straddle catch here, that was nice looking. It's very smooth. Crowd in the Lausitz arena really enjoyed that. His twisting dismount was good as well. Tian Hao might well get close to Tang Chia-hung. Didn't compete in Cairo. He was a couple of tenths higher in difficulty than Tang Xiaohong in qualification. Tang posting the same difficulty score in the final, 6.1. So if Tian has managed to get his 6.3 here, which he has done, then I was going to say it could be very close. It is very close. Same score, 14.6. But on the execution tiebreak, it is Tang Xiaohong who leads the way. Now to the first ever Lithuanian to win a medal at the European Games in Gymnastics and the European Championships of Artistic Gymnastics. Robert Tvoregal, he was European champion in 2020 on this piece. 5th in Cairo. Very elegant straight Kachev. Working nicely so far. Straddle Kachev into the pike Kachev. Yes, absolutely. From Robert Tvoregal, who was so disappointed with his performance in Tokyo at his second Olympic Games. He was thinking about horizontal bar from the start. He said he was thinking too much about it. Struggled in the all-around and ended up finishing 57th in horizontal bar qualification. It's had a tidiness to it. It's a different sort of routine from what we've seen so far. It doesn't have the Kovac variation work, doesn't have a Cassina in it. It's all about the fundamental Kachev skills. It has the straight, straddle and piked variations, including the combination work. He won a silver medal at the European Championships in 2022 in Munich.
Ja, 3-3, joh.
14.533. His execution, 8.833. He's well up from qualifying by 4 tenths. Bart Durlo of the Netherlands, 33, just 2 days ago. Bronze medalist at the World Championships in Montreal in 2017 on the horizontal bar. Oh yes, Coleman to Kovac to Cassina. And then a Kachev as well, just to calm us all down. Good, powerful pirouette as well. How's this going to look on the dismount? Lovely! Well, I never. Bart Durlo. What combination gymnastics from the veteran. Execution-wise, there are clear deductions here, there, possibly everywhere, but the difficulty, I mean, that's just incredible, isn't it? Coleman, Kovac, Cassina, one after t'other. Golly. And And the landing. Talk about finishing with a flourish. He did have the highest difficulty score of any qualifier for this final, in news that is not remotely shocking after what you've just seen. How high is it going to be? He scored 14.266 in qualification. His execution was the lowest of all of the qualifiers. Has he managed to push it up a little? Checking and double checking the mathematics. The head is nodding. The score may be forthcoming.
6-2 of zo, denk ik. 6-0.
14.433. He is up from qualification. Execution-wise, it's not quite as strong as some of the other gymnasts. And as a result, he's not going to be on the podium. But it is exciting, isn't it? Interestingly, the difficulty was down 2/10 from qualification. Arthur Nori Mariano of Brazil now is the last to go with 14.533, the gatekeeping score on the podium. The world champion from 2019 scored about half a mark less than that in qualification. Kachev to Kachev to Kachev. Straight straddle pike. There is some lovely work from him. Always does that full twisting skill so well. Follows it up with the Yamawaki. Oh, he stumbles a little on the dismount. The 30-year-old from São Paulo State. The Brazilian team didn't manage to secure a full squad for Paris 2024, the last World Championships. So their gymnasts now turning attentions to other qualification pathways. They did manage to get some spots at the World Championships for individuals. .533 Tvoregal, 14.6 Tian, 14.6 Tang. That's the top three with this last score to come in. .13.9 for Arthur Nori Mariano. He's in 6th position, and it means therefore that Tang Chia-hung has had an absolutely superb start to Olympic qualification, winning in Cairo and winning here. The gold medal to Tang Chia-hung of Chinese Taipei on the execution tiebreak ahead of Tian Hao, the People's Republic of China, with Robert Tvorogel of Lithuania taking bronze. The victory ceremony for the men's horizontal bar competition at the Cottbus World Cup of Artistic Gymnastics, part of the Paris 2024 qualification process. Bronze goes to Robert Tvorogel of Lithuania, the man from Vilnius, who's already been an Olympian on 2 occasions and who dreams of making it 3 in a row. Tian Hao, the People's Republic of China, wins the silver medal. The Asian champion only narrowly losing out on an execution tiebreak. Tang Chia-hung of Chinese Taipei, absolutely superb in Olympic qualification. What a display from him. Gold in Cairo, gold in Cottbus. Giving himself real breathing space with 2 to go. Amazing to think that that gold medal he won in Cairo last week was his first World Cup title since taking the floor top spot in Doha in 2017. He breathes a sigh of relief. We now hear the anthem of Chinese Taipei. There they are, the medalists in the men's horizontal bar competition in Cottbus. Almost nothing to separate them on the podium. Look at those scores. And as the medalists depart, we depart, but we will return soon for more action in Olympic qualification.